Hi everyone, I hope you've all had a lovely bank holiday weekend. I just wanted to do a quick video today just about some supplements that I've been taking. I mean, anyone who kind of regularly watches my videos or follows me on Twitter or has read my blog, etc. You may well know that I have something called ME, which is also known as chronic fatigue syndrome, but kind of alongside that I also have fibromyalgia and a kidney problem that I've had now for almost 6 years. I'll just adjust this camera slightly. So the purpose of the video is really just to show some of the supplements and things that I've been taking to try and kind of help just general kind of energy levels, and just to kind of see if there's anything that anyone else can suggest, maybe a certain food that they have, or like a particular thing that they take, or a supplement that they take, or something that you found that actually helps you. So I'll just go through what I'm kind of taking and what I've been taking now probably for, I don't know, maybe a month or sort of 6 weeks or so. So it's just in kind of a bag like this, just to keep them all together. It's kind of a combination of stuff. I'll just get everything out quickly. Okie dokie. Okay. I actually don't have everything here. I've got some vitamin C tablets that are downstairs. So if I start off, I take a vitamin B complex. Now I do have vitamin B12 injections once every 3 months, just because I'm kind of a strict vegetarian, in the sense that I don't have anything, if anything kind of contains rennet or gelatin or that kind of thing, I don't eat it. So I mean, I'm not a vegan. I do still have milk, eggs, cheese, etc. But I don't really have that on a daily basis, just because I mean, as much as I love cheese, I'm trying to lose weight at the moment anyway, and cheese for me is just a no-no, because I'll just keep kind of gaining weight. Again, I mean, milk I don't really have that much, and when I do have milk it's skimmed, so I don't know if that would kind of affect, level of calcium, etc. But anyway, so because of my diet, I am kind of low in vitamin B12. But this kind of complex here has a combination of, let's see, you've got vitamin B1, B2, B3, B6, folic acid, B12 and pantothenic acid. Now this is kind of supposed to be for energy levels. It actually says on here that it helps maintain energy levels. The injection that I have once every 3 months, it's literally just so the doctors are happy that my level is within kind of the normal range. It doesn't actually make any difference to me remotely. I don't feel any better once I had it done. The doctor was surprised when I said that. She thought I should do, but I don't. So yeah, taking that. And then I've got an omega-3 for vegetarians and vegans. These are just from Tesco's. So yeah, I mean, I suppose it's kind of a veggie version of cod liver oil. So they just look like that. And that kind of obviously is for joints, because I also have a deficiency in vitamin D, and that affects my joints. If you can hear a funny noise, I've kind of got really itchy skin today, so yeah, it's just me scratching my leg. So yeah, I do get a lot of painful joints a lot of the time, so obviously this kind of will just help kind of free everything up, make it kind of more mobile. It lubricates everything just so as it's less uncomfortable, if you like. Now, because of the vitamin D deficiency that I've got, I was prescribed tablets from the doctor, and you chew them, and they're probably about the size of a 10p, no, maybe I don't know, maybe about the size of a 50p coin, and I can't stand them, absolutely cannot stand them. So I did buy some vitamin D, just dropped it. I did buy some vitamin D drops, and now these you can either put them directly under your tongue, you can put them into water to sort of have it with your drink, or you can put it into your food. Now I used to have B12 vitamins, exactly the same, by the same company as this, and they didn't taste, you know, lovely, but I could just kind of put a few drops in and it wasn't a problem. I put a couple of drops of this in, and again, I cannot stand the taste of it. So I mean, so as I don't waste it, obviously I'll need to kind of put it into my food just so as I get the benefit of the vitamin D, just without the awful, really bad taste. But yeah, so because you know, I kind of thought, well, if I'm taking other tablets I'll be more likely to remember. I did actually buy some vitamin D tablets from Holland and Barrett, and I mean, these say that they promote healthy or promotes bone and immune system health. Again, for me, that's something that is essential. I mean, a lot of research, see, the thing with ME is kind of a very controversial thing, and there seems to be a lot of conflicting information. Now, I know that kind of, oh God, could have been a couple of years ago now, there was an article in a newspaper that said that there's actually been something that's been found in not every single sufferer of ME, but in I think like 60% of people, and I can't remember, it's got like an abbreviation because it's such a long word, but it basically says that things like ME are actually autoimmune deficiencies, or autoimmune disease, you know, so it's something that you kind of have to contend with on a daily basis. And because of that, you know, whenever there's anything going around, if there's a cough, a cold, a sneeze or anything, I'll pick it up. And because I also have my kidney issues, whenever I kind of pick up a throat infection, I can be pretty sure that I will get a kidney infection. Now, I mean, I think I've kind of looked up before, and I think the like medical term, if you like, of a kidney infection is something called pyelonephritis. That is really not fun. I mean, the worst kind of thing that I've had was a couple of years ago when I was in hospital for an operation to put a stent into my kidney, which unfortunately that wasn't successful. And then I ended up with something called renal colic, and that is horrendously painful. So I kind of quite often have general pain in my body, but also pain in my organ. Now, anybody who has any kind of, you know, a disease or an illness where you actually have kind of chronic pain in a major organ, I think you'll kind of appreciate where I'm coming from, that pain can actually really take a lot out of you. So even if you don't have any other kind of underlying health issues, that in itself can be a really huge kind of just a thing to learn to cope with. But so yeah, back to kind of my supplements. I've gone off on a tangent there. So yeah, the vitamin D, when I was prescribed them from the doctor, he said it would take a good few months before I actually start to notice the benefit. I mean, I know now that I can still get up, my feet are really uncomfortable, just the bones. I mean, sometimes my bones feel almost like they're kind of grinding together. So I have kind of muscle pain and discomfort with kind of spasms and things. But on top of that, I also have joint pain, so, you know, the two together is really not a fun time. I can just only begin to imagine how uncomfortable it must be for people who have things like arthritis. You know, I'm sure that the joint pain that I have isn't even a patch on arthritis. So yeah, I mean, if anybody does have anything, you know, like that, you know, if you know of any kind of a thing that you've been taking or trying that's helped, please do let me know, because within reason I'm willing to try anything. Then let's have a look. I'm also taking something called echinacea. Basically this is just supposed to help kind of when the cold and flu season is upon us. It's supposed to help boost your immune system. So I'm not sure if you can kind of see the running theme here. It's just mainly everything is for energy, to help maintain energy, to help increase energy, and to also help kind of boost your my immune system. So I mean, you can get echinacea in lots of different forms. This one is a tablet that you swallow. I know that you can get ones that you pop into like a glass of water and you drink it. You can buy tea that's got echinacea in. Now I know my mum said that she took this years ago and it didn't seem to agree with her. Now I mean, it is it's like a plant, so I suppose it is like a homeopathic remedy rather than an over-the-counter kind of Western medicine. So yeah, I mean, if you've never tried it before and you're looking for something that might help, definitely give it a go. See, obviously, if it does kind of agree with you. If it does, great. If it doesn't, stop taking it. Then I've got something called biotin, which helps to support healthy vision and skin, and release energy from foods. Again, keyword, energy. So again, these are from Holland and Barrett. I can't really remember, to be honest, how much these were. I know that when I'd gone in with all the kind of different supplements that I'd bought, and I'd got some like an all-in-one kind of a tablet for my husband, so he takes that. And all in all, I think it's about £35, which, to be fair, is really not that much, considering I kind of have, I don't know, about 7 or 8 different pots of things that I got from Holland and Barrett. Then really quickly, the last 2 things, I've got magnesium, and this supports bone and muscle health. Now these magnesium, another thing that I read kind of in the research regarding things like fibromyalgia, ME, is that vitamin D and magnesium play a really important part in kind of energy production within the cells of the body. So I've been taking that just to try and boost, everything, whatever I'm able to do to help try and make my life better, my life easier. I'm willing to give it a go. It's a shame that I can't get everything, kind of prescribed by the doctor, because then that would cost me a lot less money. But, hey, at the end of the day, if I've got that money just kind of sitting there, and it's a case of some supplements that will kind of help me to feel better or makeup, then, obviously I'm going to go with the supplements. And then the last thing, it's something called lysine. This is an amino acid. It says it's an essential amino acid for the growth, development and maintenance of the body. I mean, again, without kind of having it all printed out and written down in front of me, I can't actually remember exactly, the ins and outs of lysine. But, again, there's supposed to be things that will work in conjunction with everything else that I've got that will also help me to feel better. Now, these are some humongous, huge tablets. I mean, I almost didn't get them just because of the size of them. These are seriously like bad boys. Look at the size of those. I mean, to some people that might not be very big. That's kind of the width of it. I mean, that's a pretty large tablet. And I hate taking tablets just because for so many years I've had to take so many different antibiotics and painkillers and long-term antibiotics. But anyway, so yeah, that's just kind of the concoction of stuff that I'm taking at the moment. So as I say, if anyone's able to help suggest any kind of food supplement, vitamin, mineral, some kind of form of really gentle exercise, just if there's anything that you know of that's helped you, or a friend or family member, please do leave me a comment, and I'll be so happy to give anything a try. As I say, within reason. It's not no kind of going and getting stoned or anything like that. So yeah, I mean, any suggestions will be more than welcome. So yeah, I'm happy to hear from all of you. If any of you have got kind of similar health problems to me, or you know of somebody who has, hopefully the supplements that I'm taking might actually be helpful for you to kind of share with whoever it is that you might know that's not very well. So yeah, hopefully there's kind of help all round. Hopefully this has been helpful for you, and you might have helpful information for me. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. I hope you have a great rest of the week, whatever you may be doing, and I'll see you all soon. Take care, lovelies. Bye bye.